Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Season 2, the 2022 season of our Pokemon Stadium 2 League. I'm excited for Week 1 here. We're starting up to start this season. I'm so excited. We don't need to see the demo stuff. We got some big matchups today. We got the defending champs will play first, as we've got the Atlanta Fearow and the My Little Ponyta. The second match will be the Houston Ho-Oh at home against the Pokemon Power. And last but not least, we will have We Are the Machampion at home against the Tampa Bay Steelix. So let's get to our setup here. All right, let's see. Our first matchup will be, as I said, the Atlanta Fearow and My Little Ponyta. So... yep. We'll leave those up on the screen for a moment here. Hard. Anything goes. And we're going to start off with free battle for Week 1. Alright, there's the Fearow team. And there's the My Little Ponyta team. The Atlanta Fearow and My Little Ponyta. Alright, let's get this season started. Alright, I can go ahead and take the logos off now. There we go. Alright, let's see. We got some very specific instructions from the Atlanta Fearow here, how they want to play this. He wants me to lead with Haunter, but he does have very specific instructions on who to use against who. So this will be the possibly the longest battle, just because of the fact that I do have to. I am going to be looking at his like his directions. But other than that, it'll be instinct if there's not something that he's scripted for me to do. Alright, he told me which ones to withdraw against if they led against Haunter. He did not have that on here, so since we can go after Lantern, let's go ahead. We'll try Giga Drain.
What's the opening gambit? A powerful blow.
That was an okay hit. The good news is we outspeed it. I was going to say, so if it hurts us, we can get some health back. This is a bit of a tough predicament now, because honestly, Gloom would be a great switch in. But, I think this still probably works out. Let's see. Yeah, he wanted me to save Haunter specifically for Blissey. So we should be able to switch even though we're at lower health, and this should be okay. Maybe we can sneak in a quick hit for some health here later on. Alright, Gloom. In retrospect, I should have had Gloom out there first. That's my mistake. I own up to that. Because with it being good against resistant to electric and water, that would have made a lot more sense. Critical hit, of course, but then again, that's all it did for a critical hit, so we got that going for us. Let's try Sleep Powder. If we could get you to sleep, it'd be a lot easier to set up Sunny Day. Well, especially now. Alright, first match of the season, and the game's already doing this to us, huh? Alright. Well, if we can at least get Sunny Day up, it would make Hydro Pump not hit as hard. Boy, it has not missed a Hydro Pump yet. Wow. 2 paralysis in a row, huh? I'm starting to remember how I don't want to say frustrating, although it is frustrating. Oh my gosh, 3 for 3 on Hydro Pump. Come on. All right, 3 for 3 on the paralysis. Wow. Well, on the bright side, it's using up all its Hydro Pump. Gosh. 4 for 4 on Hydro Pump. On the bright side, it only has 1 Hydro Pump left. So, there's that. I gotta think of how to play this. Alright, I think that... Did he give any specific instructions on Lickitung? Because if not, I think I can get us out of this.
The trainer hasn't issued a command.
If he would be okay with me using Lickitung here, what I might do is put Houndoom out there as bait to try and get rid of Lantern's last Hydro Pump. Switch in Lickitung. And then that way, further on, as we go further on in the fight, Haunter would be able to come in and get some health back while Lantern's just stuck using Spark. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. Because he said he wanted to use Lickitung as a Gengar counter because of Shadow Ball. But at the same time, with Snorlax being a normal type, it's going to be hard for Gengar to hit some moves. And also, we do have Haunter who has Shadow Ball. Whereas Gengar's Ghost move is just Nightshade, fixed damage. So I think we're going to try this play and see if we can draw that last Hydro Pump out and give us a chance here. Give us a chance to rebound. Speaking of which, I really should be writing down what happens. So Lantern took out Gloom. Never thought I'd write that. A Lantern took out a Gloom. Alright, that was the last Hydro Pump. Alright. So now that it's out of Hydro Pump, let's try Supersonic. Because if I could confuse it, that would also help. Are you kidding me? We haven't been able to attack yet since being paralyzed.
Combatants face each other. What's next?
Can we land a move, please? Please. Thank you. Please don't miss. What? That's why I said it. I knew the game was going to do that to me.
The commands are made.
Wow. I promise I am not doing this on purpose. Wow.
There's a distinct difference in the number of remaining Pokémon for each side.
Okay, well, let's put Haunter in. On the bright side, it doesn't have Hydro Pump anymore. I think we might be able to get enough health back to, with Giga Drain to survive a Spark. So if we aren't paralyzed, we should be able to take out Lantern on the next turn. We'll find out, I guess. Come on, cut us a break here. Cut us a break here. Critical hit. So far it's battled 3 Pokemon. Paralysis on 2, and a critical hit on the 3rd. No amount of planning can overcome that. Wow. This is I'm really taken aback. I don't know what to make of this. All I can say is I'm sorry, Fearow. I can't believe what I'm seeing here right now. What's Chinchou's moveset here? That would maybe work. Special, well, I guess at this point I don't have a choice. Alright, it's not over yet. The remaining Pokemon are good, but boy, we're going to need some help. Please let us get an attack off. Please. Please work. Hallelujah, we landed an attack. Stop the presses. Alright. So Lantern's got some more damage on it. Let's set up Rain Dance while it's hopefully confused or whatever. That'll power up Surf and allow us to land Thunder easily at least. Can we have an attack that doesn't paralyze us, like, once, please? It's ridiculous. It's already not confused. Being paralyzed into oblivion here. Come on, let us get through the paralysis once. Thank you. Alright, at least it's not a sweep. My goodness.
There's a distinct difference in the number of remaining Pokémon for each side. Oh, it's Blissey! The foe is weak. Now's the time to attack.
Oh boy.
There's a big HP difference between...
Well, on the bright side, we still got Snorlax. We do have Houndoom. So we might be able to work out something here if we can survive an attack here. Well, that's a hit.
That's a hit. There it is. Knockout. There's a big difference in the number of Pokémon remaining on each side.
Okay. You're a special defense monster, so let's put Snorlax out there.
Oh, it's Snorlax.
Well, while the opponent still has Gengar, who could be a problem, and Poliwrath's fighting moves, we don't really have a choice right now, so we're going to go with Curse, 1 or 2 curses, because our special defense is better than our physical. They're switching anyway, so a good turn to get a curse in there. Is it going to be Poliwrath or Gengar? Gengar. Alright, well, we do have Fire Punch. So at the very least, we can attack it. And the rain stopped. Good timing for Fire Punch. I'm not going to bother with Curse again until we're past Gengar. Please don't put us to sleep. Come on. Give us a break once. Every Pokemon that has shown up has been paralyzed. And now the 60% move hits on the first try, of course. Of course. Please wake up already. Please. Ah. Well, we're going to get hurt some by the Nightmare. Wow. The game has just spit on us here. Like that. Why Kadabra when you had the perfect setup with Gengar? I mean, I'm not complaining, but why? That's really interesting. Maybe we can get off a big hit with Headbutt here. Yeah, they're switching again. I should have Fire Punched again. I should have realized that. Smarter move in the future would be to put Houndoom in there. Okay, so it looks like they're going to try to put me to sleep and then switch again. So we might be able to predict it and get Houndoom in there. We're going to find out. I think it still works nowadays. I don't know how it works in Gen 2 if Hypnosis will land or not, because it's technically a Psychic move. So I'm going to put Houndoom in there and see if we can maybe prevent going to sleep.
This Pokemon is back for another go. What'll it do? Uh-oh.
Okay, Hypnosis can still hit us.
What impact will this Pokemon switch have?
Well, on the bright side, I believe this game plays under the rule that you can only have one Pokemon asleep at a time per side. So we should be okay to put Haunter back in. I mean, Haunter. Snorlax back in here.
The other trainer is also changing Pokemon.
Is it going to be Poliwrath?
Oh, it's Poliwrath.
Of course it is. The game just knew what I was going to do.
Pokemon switch affects the flow of battle.
I'm going to go for Curse and hope it misses. Come on, 50-50 odds.
A sharp attack. No, that didn't.
Okay. A Curse will hopefully help us survive if it does manage to connect on one of those dynamic punches.
Heated action continues.
I'm going to get greedy and go for 2, because at this point where we're down to 2 Pokemon left with one of them being asleep, we have to play that way. I can't afford to lose Snorlax again, so let's try to go for Curse a second time. Hope we get lucky here. Of course we didn't. But we survived because of that first Curse. Alright, we got through the confusion there. Got our Curse up. Alright, let's try Headbutt. If he misses or we survive, maybe we can take him out with one-shot Hydro Pump, huh? Please, Snorlax. I'm begging you, buddy.
Oh no, it attacked itself.
Wow.
What's it doing? It's out of there. Just one Pokemon remains.
Wow.
Pokemon have been chosen.
The game came to play on this one. Everything was paralyzed. All the 50-50 moves
Pokemon
landed pretty easily.
sparks are flying from both competitors.
Well, this one's pretty much over, especially with us being asleep. It's just got to land the Hydro Pump.
A furious attack. Thrilled out beat.
By the way, between Lantern and Poliwrath, not a single miss on Hydro Pump. Just throwing that out there.
A fierce battle.
Not a single miss.
Both get ready to go. Now one more. Win. The last Pokemon goes down. And there goes the battle.
Well, that was about as ugly as it's going to get this season. I don't really think there's a whole lot more I could have done there, to be honest, because, like, I don't think my decision-making was necessarily at its peak. But with all the paralysis wreaking havoc, I mean, we had, what, four or five turns in a row that we didn't get to attack at one point. So between all the paralysis and then, like, Dynamic Punch landing on its second try, I mean, I'm a little speechless. I'm not really sure what to make of that. I don't think it was necessarily a bad team picked by the Atlanta Fearow. I mean, the paralysis just just killed. Like, Gloom couldn't do anything. And then Haunter looked like we had a chance to come back, and they got a critical hit. So, I mean, I don't know what to make of it. Regardless, though, the winner of the opening game of the season, the opening match, My Little Ponyta. Congratulations. I'll be right back, everybody, with the second matchup. All right, we're back. We've got the second matchup between the Houston Ho-Oh and the Pokemon Power. The Houston Ho-Oh, also known as the Minnesota Suicune last season, against last year's runner-up, the Pokemon Power. The Ho-Oh did not give me a Pokemon to lead off with, so I guess I'm going to make that determination myself here. With what the opponent has, I'm going to start with Bulbasaur, because I think both grass types could be good against a couple Pokemon, and since there's two grass types for this team, they can sort of afford to lose that one, if they lose one. All right, Bulbasaur to start. And Dragonite. All right. Oh, that'll work. If it's not a one-shot, this might still be a fair trade-off. All right, Bulbasaur survives. Here comes Toxic.
Oh, that's a miss.
I hate that this game doesn't let poison types hit Toxic 100% of the time. All the new Pokemon games do that. Even so, it's 90% accurate. Why did it not hit? I forgot from last year that the computer lands dynamic punch as much as it wants, but as the player, I can't get 90% accurate moves to hit. All right. Got one down already.
What will be the next Pokemon?
Dragonite takes out Bulbasaur. All right. Well, at least we get a free switch in. Let's try Zapdos. I'm sure the game will switch to Golem, but do we have any other moves that will work? I'm gonna try Rock Smash on the off chance. Well, no. If they're really gonna switch to Golem, then I want to put in Bailey. All right, called that at least.
Oh, it's Golem. The other trainer is also changing Pokemon.
All right, I'm assuming they're gonna switch out again from Golem, so let's see what Bayleaf's moveset is here to work with.
How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare?
Let's try Body Slam.
Oh, an abrupt Pokemon switch. Oh, it's Moltres.
Glad I picked Body Slam.
What's next?
Oh, I can't get a paralysis? Really, game?
Pokemon switch affects
Man.
the flow of battle.
Alright, so let's see. You're going to do Moltres things. Let's put Vaporeon in.
To go. Here comes a Pokemon switch. Oh, it's Vaporeon.
This battle's going to have a lot of switching. A lot of switching.
What now? Whoop, that missed.
Hey, there we go. The computer missed an attack.
This Pokemon switch have on the battle.
I'm thinking that Tentacruel's going to come in, so I'm going to use Acid Armor. Huh. Okay. Well, the Acid Armor's still going to help against that.
It increased its defense. It's a fierce battle. There's the shot. That was a glancing blow.
All right. Waterfall. Kind of shocked they didn't switch Dragonite back in, because it would have resisted Waterfall.
One Pokemon is still capable of going up.
Let's go Acid Armor again.
It's building up power for its next attack. It raised its defense. There's a big HP difference between the two combatants.
Well, let's just do Quick Attack. It's at 22 health. Not give it a chance to attack.
Quick attack. That's it.
All right.
Oh, it has no strength left.
All right, Vaporeon has evened up the score.
This Pokemon is rejoining the battle.
All right, Dragonite's back out there. We've got triple defense now.
From both competitors.
I'm going to Sand Attack it one time. All right, our triple defense is at 2.5 times defense.
That went down.
Actually, since our defense is so high, let's try Sand Attack a second time. And then I will start attacking it.
How's that? The target stats must be
All right, we're still at double defense.
What's next? The target is weakened further. A hot battle is on.
I'm going to Acid Armor because I bet you it's just going to Leer again. Yep, that's all it has for me.
What's this?
So that'll take me down to 1.5 times on defense. We're going to go back up to 2.5 with an Acid Armor here.
It increased its defense. The white-hot battle continues.
All right, let's try Waterfall. See how much we get out of that. I know it's not going to be very effective, but it's a stab move. And clearly all the Dragonite can think to do is to Leer us right now.
What now? Nail the weak spot.
Critical hit, that helps.
It's a fierce battle. What'll it do?
Leer again. Next turn we'll use Acid Armor to get our defense back up.
How's that? Critical hit.
Wow, back-to-back critical hits. The game likes me a lot better in this one.
What's next? A light attack.
All right, it finally attacked me.
It raised its defense. Sparks are flying from both competitors.
All right, I think we're maybe 2 Waterfall away.
What's this? Wow, that's change. There's the attack. That didn't accomplish much.
All right, well that answered that.
Continue.
I'm gonna Acid Armor first, and then go for another Waterfall.
What now? The hit glanced right off. It increased its defense. A hot battle is unfolding.
Wow, it missed. Okay. And Vaporeon takes out Dragonite. Alright, Dragonite and Alakazam were the only two that this team didn't really have anything to counter with. So, doing a good job to hang in there. I'm going to do Quick Attack because the odds are that Alakazam's going to outspeed and take us out.
What's next? A light hit. What's this? That did little damage.
Okay, so I was wrong. I know better for the future, but same strategy this turn still. Unfortunately, all those defense boosts were to the physical defense, not the special defense. Hey, critical hit. There we go. Now it's like we landed the one waterfall. So that was handy. A lot of crits being dished out by being dished out by the Vaporeon today.
That KO will bring out a new Pokemon.
All right, what do we want to put out against Alakazam?
The trainer hasn't issued a command.
All right, I'm going to try Entei because I know that the other remaining Pokemon are either weak to or can at least be hit neutrally by the electric Pokemon. And then Bayleaf will be good for Golem. Now the question is, can we land Fire Blast?
Great hit. A sharp attack. Hit. That was good.
All right, now the question is, can we land another attack? I hate to say it, but well, this is a tough one because Alakazam's physical defense is not good. So even though it's an ineffective move, it might be enough, but at the same time, it's ineffective, so I don't know. Let's go Rock Smash. Even if it doesn't beat it, at least it's got a higher chance of hitting than Fire Blast does. I hope it's enough, but we'll find out. Critical hit. Doesn't matter. We're not going to find out because Alakazam beats Entei.
What Pokemon will appear next?
All right. Do we have anything with a priority move? Yeah, Raikou has Quick Attack.
The trainer hasn't issued a command.
All right, let's go Raikou and hope that they don't switch out to Golem here.
Oh, it's Raikou. The foe is weak. Now's the time to attack. One Pokemon is still capable of going up, but the other one looks tired.
All right, Quick Attack.
What's next? Right, that's a hit. Oh, and down it goes.
All right, Raikou takes out Alakazam.
Eagerly awaiting the appearance of the next Pokemon. The Pokeball opens to reveal
There's the Golem.
Pokemon. A hot battle is unfolding. The Pokemon is returning to its Pokeball.
All right, we're gonna put out
This Pokemon is
Bayleaf here.
joining the battle.
Please be a low number. 7.
That didn't do much.
Good thing that we're Grass type.
What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle?
I'm gonna safeguard just in case they switch to Tentacruel so we can prevent poisoning.
The trainer
Well, I called that one.
It shrouded itself with safeguard.
Alright, so we can't be poisoned.
Switched out Pokemon fair.
Alright, Raikou. Trying to save Zapdos for Tyranitar.
Switching out.
Because its only rock move is Sandstorm, so that's not very threatening. And we do have Rock Smash if I decide that Thunder isn't working.
What now? A light.
Alright, that's gonna hurt, but we can't be poisoned at least because of the safeguard.
How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle?
Are they gonna switch? Let's go Flash. Alright. This Flash may make it possible for them to miss with the Golem anyway.
The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball. A brilliant flash. Yes, it's working. What impact will this Pokemon switch have on
Alright.
battle?
Well, Bayleaf can at least hit Tentacruel neutrally with Razor Leaf. So, this ought to still work. Doing this switch back and forth.
Pokemon appears with a cry. What's this? It's not very effective.
Yeah, that tickled a little.
Switched out Pokemon fair.
Alright, Razor Leaf.
The trainer's switching Pokemon. The Pokeball opens to reveal.
As I say, it's gotta be Tentacruel because both Tyranitar and Golem are weak to Bayleaf.
That was a glancing blow. The safeguard wore off.
Oh, well, that's not great.
How will this Pokemon switch
I can already see how this is gonna go. Let's go Zapdos, because at least it can use Rock Smash when they switch, so the Golem's not coming in free all the time. I don't know. I don't know what's better to do here out of Zapdos and Raikou to take a Sludge Bomb to the face.
What'll it do? Oh, it's been poisoned.
Of course it got poisoned. Of course it
What
did.
impact will this Pokemon
Why
switch
wouldn't it
on
have?
the battle? Oh, an abrupt Pokemon switch. This Pokemon is back for another go. The other trainer is also changing Pokemon.
Alright, we're back to Golem again.
The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball. How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare? Switching Pokemon. That Pokemon must not have been the right choice. The Pokemon appears with a cry. It shrouded itself with safeguard. How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle?
If we could just get
Here comes a
the
Pokemon.
Tentacruel defeated. We have two electric types. I know we could fight Tentacruel, but they keep switching into Golem.
The Pokeball
We have a Pokemon that can take care of Golem with Bayleaf, but they keep switching out of Golem.
How's that?
If I could get rid of one or the other, I think we'd have a chance.
What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle? The Pokemon is returning to its Pokeball. This Pokemon
Really? Alright, give me a minute. Alright, so normally what our rule is that if the Pokemon battle is not down to 2 Pokemon left on one side, we restart. However, as I think most of you watching this will agree, we very clearly had 3 Pokemon left for both teams, and it was pretty even. So what I'm going to elect to do is we are going to just play 3-on-3 with the remaining Pokemon and move on from there. So it's unfortunate because I thought I had that problem fixed because that wasn't an issue really at all in some of my other Nintendo playthroughs as of recently with the old Nintendo 64. So I don't know why this game in particular likes cutting off midway. So yeah. Well, you're going to switch, so let's put up a safeguard. Alright, be right back. Alright, third time's a charm, I guess. Trying to finish this one off. Interesting, by the way, that there were no issues in the first match. It's the second match here that my Nintendo decided that it was going to act up. Less and less predictable. Alright, let's try this again. Let's see what we get. Alright, you gonna let me actually finish the battle this time, game?
They go into battle pose. Switching Pokemon. That Pokemon must not have been the right choice. Oh, it's Tentacruel. It shrouded itself with Safeguard.
Alright, we've got a safeguard up.
How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle?
Which is what we did before. We had a safeguard up the first time we switched into Zapdos.
This Pokemon is switching out. Oh, it's Zapdos. What's this? A light hit. What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle?
Actually,
Here comes a Pokemon switch.
no, I'm gonna try to do this as closely as possible with that battle.
Pokemon appears with a cry.
I think I have an idea once we get things back to normal.
A brilliant flash. Accuracy is down. How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare? The Pokemon is returning to its Pokeball. The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball. What now? No, that didn't connect. How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle?
Remember, we did hit the Tentacruel with one Razor Leaf.
The trainer switching
The only difference is because I was dumb enough to put Zapdos out there first instead of Raikou, we don't have the poison.
This Pokemon is rejoining the battle.
Hopefully it's not so close that makes a difference. If it does, then I'll have to figure out if I need to replay that part of the battle or not.
The safeguard wore off.
Alright, safeguard faded anyway.
Pokemon switch have on the battle.
Alright, let's put Zapdos in, because I would have had it take another hit from Sludge Bomb anyway during a switch before things went out off, so maybe it'll get poisoned this time and things will be where they were.
Pokemon is back.
With the exception of Raikou hasn't been hit yet.
What's next? The hit glanced right off.
Alright, no poison, but the Zapdos is injured more.
Newly switched out Pokemon fare. Here comes a Pokemon switch.
Of course it failed.
How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle? It assumed a protective pose. It's Rock Throw. Oh, that's a miss. A hot battle is unfolding.
Let's put Raikou in there, get some damage on it. I'm trying my best to offset things. I should have put Raikou in first when I had the safeguard up, because that would have mimicked what happened before, but now I'm just trying to make up for messing up the last time.
How's that? Oh my, missed again.
Really?
What impact will this Pokemon
Alright, well, we can get some damage on the Bayleaf, I guess, from Magnitude. Get that offset.
That Pokemon must not have been the right choice. The Pokemon appears with a cry. What's this? It's not very effective. How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare?
Body Slam. Maybe we'll get lucky and paralyze the Tentacruel.
Trainer switching Pokemon. The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball. What now? A light tap.
Nope, but it was worth a shot.
How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle? A furious attack. That struck home.
Alright, we survived it. That's good.
What's next? The hit glanced right off.
I just wanted to get some damage on Tentacruel. Try to mix it up and do something different. We could always use Synthesis against a Pokemon that's slower than us.
This Pokemon is rejoining the battle. What to do? That did little damage. What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle? The commands are made.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, an abrupt Pokemon switch.
Honestly, if I could win this without using Zapdos any further, that would, then it wouldn't matter if the Zapdos was poisoned or not. So, be interesting to see how this finishes out here.
Also changing Pokemon. This Pokemon is back for another go. How will this newly switched out
Alright, I think they're going to switch back to Tentacruel again. So we're going to Body Slam.
Switching Pokemon. That Pokemon must not have been the right choice. The Pokemon appears with a cry. There's the attack. A light hit. How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle?
Alright, we got to switch out one more time into Raikou. Take one more Sludge Bomb, and then the next Bayleaf Body Slam should be able to take out the Tentacruel.
The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball. What's this? That was a glancing.
There's our poison, but it's on Raikou, so
What impact will this Pokemon
either way, we got an electric Pokemon poison.
Oh, an abrupt Pokemon switch.
Alright, so we'll put Bayleaf out there, assuming that they're switching to Golem.
The other trainer is also changing Pokemon. The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon. How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare?
I'm going to try Body Slam and see if it switches into Tentacruel here.
Pokemon must not have been the right choice. This Pokemon is
They
back
did.
for another
Will
go.
Bayleaf take it out?
Oh, it's low on HP. Body Slam. Yes,
And it does.
there it is. Knockout. That KO will bring out a new Pokemon.
Alright, what Pokemon is coming out next?
Oh, it's Tyranitar.
Alright, we want to try to save Bayleaf for the Golem. Raikou.
The trainer switching Pokemon.
I think it does have Mud Slap, so that could be super effective on Raikou, but I really doubt it picked Mud Slap when Bayleaf was out there.
Will it be okay? What next? That's it.
Critical hit, so there goes Raikou.
Going down. So, what will be the next Pokemon? They're ready to go.
All right, here comes Zapdos.
The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball. 2 Pokemon remain on each side. The Pokemon is
They're switching out to Golem.
This Pokemon is rejoining the battle. What'll it do? It withstood that easily. What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle?
All right, let's use Detect to get rid of a Rock Throw here.
It assumed a protective pose. A furious attack. Whoops, that missed. Sparks are flying from both
Flash.
competitors.
That's going to be our only chance. It's not like Rock Throw's doing a lot of damage.
What's this? The stat changer succeeded. There's the attack. A powerful blow.
All right, Zapdos goes down.
Just 1 Pokemon remains.
All right, just Bayleaf left. Can Bayleaf make a comeback? Some of it's going to depend on if it's faster than Golem or not.
Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon. It's down to the last Pokemon now.
Let's find out. We are faster. That helps.
It restored its HP.
Now, how hard does Rock Throw hit against us?
A light attack.
Not that bad. Okay, we can get fully healed this turn and actually have a bit of a shot here.
It restored its HP. How's that? The hit glanced right off.
All right, let's go Razor Leaf and get a 4 times effective hit on it.
It's unfolding. A sharp attack. That was perfectly. Whoa, that was close.
It survived it.
No, that didn't connect. They're both hanging tough.
Let's go Synthesis again on the off chance that it misses.
It restored its HP. What'll it do? Oh my!
All right, glad I did it.
One Pokemon is still capable
Razor
of
Leaf.
keeping up, but the other one looks tired. A Razor Leaf Flurry. That's it. Yes, it's going down.
All right, we've got Bayleaf against Tyranitar.
Pokemon left for battle. This Pokemon is rejoining the battle. This is the last Pokemon. It's a fierce battle.
Bayleaf's faster. That's big news.
What now? Uh-oh, was this the wrong Pokemon?
And it got a critical hit. That means probably 2 more Razor Leaf to actually try and win.
Sandstorm has started blowing. The sandstorm rips and tears. Sparks are flying from both competitors. What's next? Drill the weakness.
38 health left for the Tyranitar. Why wouldn't you Mud Slap me or something? Try to get me to miss.
No weak spot.
Oh, well, critical hit. Good hit, though. And the Sandstorm.
Sandstorm hurt. A hot battle is
Well, if Bayleaf misses Razor Leaf, Tyranitar has a chance.
Could this be it? Out of there.
And Bayleaf gets the win for the Ho-Oh.
There are no more remaining Pokemon. And there goes the battle.
Well, we had some technical difficulties in that mixed in there, but even so, Bayleaf got down 2-on-1 against Golem and Tyranitar and came back and won it. So I think that that played out the way it would have played out originally. So congratulations to the Ho-Oh for the win. All right, I'll be right back with the third matchup. But before I go, once again, the winner of this one is the Houston Ho-Oh. I will be right back in just a moment. All right, time for our last match of the day. This one's a little awkward for me as the computer for the opener is my Tampa Bay Steelix, and I will be controlling We Are the Machampion. At least on paper, this looks like a tough matchup for We Are the Machampion. But again, that's just on paper. We'll see how it goes. I certainly didn't think that Bayleaf was going to beat Tyranitar and Golem, and we saw that in the last match. So, and I also didn't think that the Fearow were going to have as many issues as were presented by the game in the first one. So, all right. So let's see. This person said to lead with. If I can find it here, Ursaring. As I drop stuff on my desk here. All right, we can get the logos off there now. All right. Let's see how this one goes. Who did the computer lead off with for me? Mr. Mime, that's not a bad lead. We certainly don't have anything great to deal with Mr. Mime. Alright, what's our moveset again here? Yeah, none of that's really all that great against Mr. Mime. We definitely don't want Wobbuffet or Muck or Machamp out there. Muck and Machamp being weak to it. Wobbuffet would be way too easy for Mr. Mime to set up. Let's go to Suicune, because Mr. Mime's going to either use Psychic or set up. And Suicune can hit it specially, and it's going to be setting up the defense. So, we'll try that. Well, as I said, it's going to be setting up its defense. Oh, we can use Roar. Get it out of there before it has a chance to pass on those stats to someone else. There we go.
It's still not going to attack. Terrifying Roar. It's disengaged from battle. Oh, it's Slowking.
All right, Slowking.
The heated action continues.
I don't think we win the head-to-head necessarily with Slowking, but at least it's something we can maybe figure out a counter to. Yeah, let's try Wobbuffet again. I was talking about earlier, let's try it against Slowking, since Slowking will actually attack it at times.
Oh, it's Wobbuffet. What'll it do? Not very effective. Oh, special defense.
Alright, both of Slowking's attacks are special, so we should just be able to go with Mirror Coat. Unless it switches, okay. Is it Mr. Mime again or something else?
Oh, it's
The Misdreavus. Well, that'll probably use counter then. I'm not counter.
Pokemon
Shadow Ball. So let's try counter.
What's this? Drill no weakness. Awesome counter. This move appears.
Oh, wow. Really? I forgot back in Gen 2 for some reason countered. So let me get this straight. Nightshade as a ghost move works on normal types back then, but counter as a fighting move doesn't? It does nowadays, I know that much. Okay. Well, that makes this a little more interesting. Well, it's going to try to use Shadow Ball again, so now this is actually the perfect time to switch Ursaring back in.
Here comes a Pokemon switch.
Well, that stinks. I thought for sure, I mean, with that being a super effective hit, that would have been almost a sure one-hit knockout by today's Pokemon rules.
There's the attack. That had no effect. How will this newly switched out Pokemon?
All right, so we can't really use Snore, but we can use Dig and Fire Punch. Let's try Fire Punch.
What now?
Oh, critical hit, huh? Really? First try?
What's that? That did little damage. Sparks are flying.
All right, we got to rest. Come on. If you do hit, let it be normal damage.
Oh, that's a miss.
Perfect timing for a miss. All right.
Oh, a quick snooze. A hot battle is unfolding.
All right, try Fire Punch again if you wake up.
The combatants split their HP equally.
Well, that wasn't really a big difference. That's still okay.
Neither combatant is showing signs of fatigue yet. What'll it do?
All right, so that's 3 Thunder. You can use Thunder 10 times.
Still snoozing. They're both hanging tough.
All right, here's Thunder number 4.
What's this? No, that didn't connect. It woke up.
I had to pick Rest again, though, because I wasn't sure if we were going to get hit by Thunder or not.
The heated action continues.
I can tell right now that Ursaring was one of the ones I was sort of on the fence about, like if it was good or not, like not knowing. I can already tell that this thing's pretty bulky.
It's fast asleep and can't be moved. It's a fierce battle.
Yeah, I think whether it wins this matchup with Mischievous or not, because it is a ghost type, that's kind of a tough matchup for Ursaring.
A right hit
Even if Ursaring doesn't win this matchup,
still won't
as long as it's not fighting a ghost or a fighting type, I think it's going to be pretty good this season, personally. Like, I can just tell by the fact that hit it with 2 Thunders straight, and it still might even survive a 3rd one.
That was good.
Yep, it did survive a 3rd one. So 3 Thunder, and it still hasn't gone down. And it's just going to rest up again.
A quick
So this is a good pickup for We Are the Ma Champion. This is going to be a good Pokemon for this team.
how's that?
And see, if it wasn't a ghost type out there, we could be using Snore, so we could actually attack while we're sleeping.
It can't.
But unfortunately, the computer has Mischievous out there right now, so we can't really do that.
What'll it do?
Or, well, Mischievous is going to run out of Thunder here
That
eventually.
miss. It's still snoozing. They're both hanging tough.
And it definitely can't hit Ursaring with Shadow Ball, so...
What's this? Oh my! Missed again. It woke up.
Alright, Fire Punch.
There's the attack. The hit glanced right off. The heated action continues.
Fire Punch again, hoping for a burn so it can get hurt some.
What now?
Psy Wave, now that's a random.
A light attack.
Didn't do much. To say Psy Wave's a weird move to figure out sometimes. Sometimes there are certain circumstances where it does a lot of damage and certain circumstances where it does almost nothing, like right there. So it's not really a move I would want to rely on.
How's that? That did little damage.
But considering that Mischievous can't hit Ursaring with Shadow Ball, that's what it's left with. There's the burn.
The white-hot battle continues.
I think we can get away with one more Fire Punch before resting up.
What's this? The hit lands right
I think it does more damage the less HP you have. At least that seems to be what I've noticed here. Let's hope that we can actually survive the next one then and get rested up. Psywave's, like I said, a very weird move.
Here it comes, Skyway. That was a glancing blow.
We survived it, so we can rest off of it. And then Burn will knock it out while we're sleeping.
Oh, a quick snooze. There's a big HP difference between the two combatants.
I was going ahead and updating the Ursaring beats Mischievous. Oh, it does have Pain Split. That'll prolong it. That's where the burn still comes in to help, though. This is getting interesting. It's going to be like a PP stall, like where someone's going to have to run out of move slots for rest or Pain Split or something before we can get this done. Alright, does Ursaring wake up and get a chance to rest again? Or will the Psywave from Mischievous take it out? Mischievous' Psywave will take it out. Alright, well, we did a lot of damage still to Mischievous, that's for sure. What would be faster here?
Trainer hasn't issued a command.
Let's try Suicune.
The Pokemon emerges.
Because I think it's out of Thunder, because it quit using Thunder on Ursaring. But yeah, that Ursaring is bulky. That's going to be a good Pokemon, especially in battles where it doesn't have to fight against a Ghost type. That burn will also make Shadow Ball hurt a lot less, since Ghost moves are physical in Gen 2. Alright, I think there's a chance we're going to take it out with Bubble Beam even this next turn. Speed fell. Maybe we'll get lucky and outspeed it this turn. Nope, of course not. Oh, Mischievous is retreating. Okay, interesting. Slow King again. Back to Wobbuffet.
The Pokemon is returning to its Pokeball. The Pokemon appears with a cry. How's that? That didn't do much. How will this new
Alright, last time we did this, they switched, so I'm going to assume they're switching. And I'm going to put out there Dawn Fan.
prepare for battle? Oh, an abrupt Pokemon switch. Oh, it's Donphan. The other trainer is also changing Pokemon.
Alright, there's the Mischievous again.
It's got a burn. Can it tough it out?
Hurt by the burn.
What impact will this Pokemon switch have on the battle?
Let's try a Sandstorm.
The combatants split their HP equally.
That was part of why I wanted the Sandstorm. I thought it might be faster. So now we have even more damage besides the burn hitting it.
The Sandstorm rips and tears. A hot battle
Alright,
is
let's
unfolding.
Earthquake it.
What's this? A light hit.
Interesting that I went with Psywave instead of Pain Split again. It must have run out. Alright, Mischievous is finally down.
Yes, it's a hit.
Yep, Donphan takes out Mischievous.
Knockout. Which Pokemon will join the battle now? The Pokemon emerges from its Pokeball.
Slowking again, huh?
Scouring Sandstorm hurts. It's a fierce battle.
Let's put Wobbuffet back out there because a lot of these Pokemon can't take a hit.
This Pokemon is rejoining the battle. There's the attack. That didn't accomplish much. The Sandstorm rips and tears. It's scouring Sandstorm.
Of course, that's originally why I picked Mr. Mime and Slowking. I didn't think there was a whole lot on my opponent's team that could deal with it.
This Pokemon
Slowking switches out.
Oh, it's Quillfish.
Alright, we have a Quillfish sighting.
How's that? No.
Well, that's pretty much going to be it for Wobbuffet, unfortunately.
Sandstorm rips and tears.
Because it's got such low health, there's no way it's going to
How will this
like
new
survive anything. But we might be able to save it and
Pokemon
sack it off in the future. Nah, honestly, I can't see a reason to do that. Destiny Bond on the off chance that for some reason it doesn't attack or we go first or some nonsense like that.
Sludge Bomb away. Right, that's a hit.
Alright, Quillfish beats Wobbuffet.
What Pokemon will appear next?
Alright, to deal with Quillfish, best bet's probably going to be Machamp,
What will be
because
next?
it does no Thunder Punch.
Oh, it's Machamp. Sandstorm finally quieted. This has become a clash between different Pokemon types. An all-out power
Thunder Punch, maybe we get lucky and paralyze it, and then we can outspeed it.
What now? Hit! That inflicted some damage. A sharp attack. That had to hurt.
Alright, good hit.
The white
Another
ball
Thunder
battle
Punch ought to
begins.
take it out.
What next? Hit the weak spot.
Critical hit.
With the last.
Alright.
There's a big difference in the number of Pokemon remaining on each side.
I guess Muck, because Donphan and Suicune aren't going to be able to do much to it.
Oh, it's Muck. It has to make up for lost ground.
Yeah, you're telling me. Let's go Disable, because he'll probably try Hydro Pump this turn. Or Minimize. We could get rid of it. It's Minimize.
It increased its evasiveness. Uh-oh, disabled. Oh,
I really wanted to disable the Hydro Pump.
it's a fierce battle.
Alright, Dynamic Punch. That's our only hope, really, at this point. Now it uses the Hydro Pump.
What would do?
I still want to point out that in all 3 battles that not a single Hydro Pump has been missed today. Wow. Dynamic Punch landed despite the minimize. Interesting. Hey, we finally got the miss once. It's because I brought it up. Alright, no more Hydro Pump for Quillfish. It's already confused. Let's go with Sludge, because that'll be more likely to hit. Alright, Quillfish is down to 38. Can we get a hit with Sludge here? Nope. Alright, let's try again.
But the other one looks tired. What now? That didn't do much. What's next? Right, that's
Alright, Muck takes out Quillfish.
knockout. The next Pokemon needs to be prepared. The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon.
Alright, Slowking again.
Heated action continues.
Well, Slowking's pretty slow as its name suggests. Let's try Dynamic Punch and see if we can confuse it.
What'll it do? It becomes
2 for 2 on Dynamic Punch.
a
Ah, it still landed the Psychic.
thrill of weakness. Yes, it's going down. There's a distinct difference in the number of remaining Pokemon for each side.
Alright, Donphan, and we'll hope that not only is Donphan faster, but that confusion allows us not to get defeated by the Slowking here.
The white-hot battle continues. Combatants face each other.
Alright, Earthquake.
There's the attack. Hit! That one good.
Pretty good hit. We can take it out if we survive this turn.
A furious attack. Yes, it's a hit.
Alright.
Oh, knockout. Just one Pokemon remains. They're ready to go.
Well, on the bright side, I feel like this one isn't a lack of ability on my part. I think it was more that I had good planning and picked a really good team.
A hot battle unfolding.
All right, Gust.
There's the attack. That's a hit.
Now we get a crit. All right, Suicune takes out Slowking.
There's a big difference in the number of Pokemon remaining on each side. Oh, it's Ampharos.
Ampharos against Suicune. Well, we're gonna have to hope that it misses a lot.
One Pokemon against 3. What'll it do?
Now, Ampharos is mostly Zap Cannon and Dynamic Punch. If we got really lucky, maybe we could win.
No, that didn't connect.
There we go.
The heated action continues.
1 Zap Cannon down, 4 more to go. If we can get miss the other 4, maybe we survive. And have a chance to win this thing.
A light attack. Will this decide it? Oh, that missed too.
0 for 2. 3 more. We got to make it through 3 more. It's basically a coin flip every time. So we need 5 coin flips in a row to land in our favor.
What's this? A light hit.
Because honestly, I don't think it's going to be around long enough to start using Dynamic Punch if we can survive all these. Ah, there it is.
That settles this battle. And there goes the battle.
Well, I think I did a pretty good job just to get as far along as I did in the fight. I mean, we were another miss or two away from Ampharos going down, and who knows, Suicune would have probably had a good chance against Magmar, so it would have come down to Suicune and Mr. Mime. I think Mr. Mime would have eventually won, but I think I did a pretty good job there in that fight. So, unfortunately, though, it means I start out the season with a losing record against the computer, and the winner of that battle is the Tampa Bay Steelix. I will be right back in a moment with updated standings and such. All right, so before I get started here, I have a brief update. I guess the Atlanta Fearow didn't realize when I would be recording this. I have just gotten an update that they will be rebranding and will not be the Atlanta Fearow from this point forward on the season. So I will reveal the name and logo next week for that team. Kind of sad to see the Atlanta Fearow name go out the way it did today. But that happens on this game every once in a while. The game just says it's going to win no matter what I try to do. And unfortunately, it was his game that happened in today, where everyone got paralyzed. Everyone got hit by a critical hit. The paralysis lasted 4 turns in a row at one point. So, that's sad to see that go, but I wish him luck for the rest of the season. All right, so in review, because I didn't really say totals earlier this in the video, the Tampa Bay Steelix won 3-0 against We Are the Machampion. The Houston Ho-Oh won 1-0 against the Pokemon Power after some technical difficulties. And My Little Ponyta won 5-0 against the Atlanta Fearow. So the standings are as this. For the time being, My Little Ponyta out in front because of the point differential tiebreaker. Tampa Bay Steelix in second, Houston Ho-Oh in third. Those are your 3 winners for week 1 of the regular season. Highlights of the week: Quillfish and Slowking, both the 2 knockouts for my Steelix team. Chinchou, of all the Pokemon in the lineup, was the only one with a knockout for the Fearow. Again, I don't think that was a bad team or even a bad matchup. It's just the paralysis and critical hits, like those kind of shenanigans, didn't help. Houston Ho-Oh. Bayleaf goes down as the best Pokemon this week with a 3-0 ratio. Who would have thought that coming into this week, that Bayleaf would be first place there. Vaporeon a good week, 2-1. Lantern also had 3, but had a faint, so it was 3-1 in its ratio. Poliwrath 2-0. Alakazam, the top one for the power, at 2-1. For We Are the Machampion, a couple, as in Suicune, Donphan, and Muck, that had a 1-1 ratio. I do think some of those Pokemon, like I think Wobbuffet's a good Pokemon when you're the computer, because the computer guesses right most of the time. And I think that Ursaring is going to be a really good Pokemon. It just unfortunately had to deal with a Ghost type this time. When it doesn't have to fight against a Ghost type, I think it's going to be very bulky and tough to beat. And Machamp should have got a knockout, but it got crit, and that took it out. So I think that team is better than they performed today. Other notes, there were Pokemon that were designated to play this week that did not see game action. For example, while Magmar was in my lineup today for the Tampa Bay Steelix, Magmar still cannot be cut yet because Magmar has not made an official appearance in any of the matches. Another Pokemon would be Jinx. Jinx has not made an appearance yet, so Jinx is not allowed to be cut yet. And I think that's it. Just wanted to throw those out there as mentions. All right, so next week, the Tampa Bay Steelix are at home against the soon-to-be renamed Atlanta Fearow. The My Little Ponyta have a home game against the Houston Ho-Oh. And We Are the Machampion has a home game against the Pokemon Power. So that's where things stand after week 1. Thank you all very much for watching. If you liked what you saw here today, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, you know, all that YouTube nonsense. And I'll see you next time with Week 2 of the Pokemon Stadium 2 Draft League. All right. Bye-bye.